Geminis, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This series of readings is date and time specific. Normally my readings aren't. We're at that halfway point. Happy solstice, by the way. So these are solstice messages for this series of readings where I want to see something from the past 6 months that needs to be released. The energy signature for the next 6 months, something to look forward to, something you need to explore, an important lesson you'll learn, and then your next highest timeline. So that's the spread I'm using. And it sort of is my way of just doing a check-in. It's the same spread I used for the beginning of the year. So we're just kind of doing a check-in here. And this is more focused on your energy. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Gemini. May speak to you more than it does about your person. That's always possible, so keep that in mind. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may not resonate for all of you. Just take what does speak to you, leave the rest. And I do have private readings available. The link is in the description box below. It'll take you to the booking page. You can read all about it. And that's really about it. For those of you who are here as Gemini Suns, closed out your season yesterday, so happy birthday, all the best on your next trip around the sun. We're now in Cancer season, and we begin the second half of our calendar year. So I'm using, what am I using here? Gateway of Light Activation Oracle to activate the reading. And let's see what message comes through for those of you watching. Whoop. Nope. There we go. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Higher heart activation, beautiful. Dropping shields, I love that. Divine love and your heart is healed. Well, that's a lovely message for you, Gemini. All right, might as well let you know now, it's lawn day. So the lawn guys are coming around. They get loud with their mowers, blowers, and edgers. Oh my. And so if I stop talking, that's just why, because I can't think and I'm not going to scream over them. So my apologies in advance. Here they come. So let me go ahead and pull the spread. I'll give you my impressions and then we'll clarify for the details. Here we go. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. You're definitely healing something here. Your heart is healed here because what you're releasing from the last 6 months, 3 of Swords. So that's definitely some heartache. Needs to be released. The energy signature for the next 6 months is justice, balance, right? Things, and maybe even something coming through that feels like some measure of vindication, where everything finally balances out in your favor. You feel vindicated. And that does seem important because something that to look forward to is the 5 of Swords. Naturally, you are not looking forward to feeling defeated. You're looking forward to getting past that feeling of being defeated. That's where justice comes in and the validation and vindication comes through, and you release that energy of feeling like set up or played or not treated with respect. Now, something to explore is the 5 of Cups. So there's some past regrets here. Maybe you're taking on more responsibility for things that happen than you need to, right? Because the 5 of Cups can also be about regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, based on a sense of loss. So there is this 3 of Swords you're releasing, but you've kind of got to go back and retrace your steps just a little bit. Don't get in the weeds of it, guys. Just go back, retrace your steps a little bit, because that's the way to some measure of balance. So I see these 2 5s here as the resolution, something you're clearing up once you release this heartache. And an important lesson you're going to learn And then in the next 6 months, Eight of Cups has to do with you continuing on your journey, understanding that you've gotten all you can on an emotional level out of this situation. You take what you've learned with you, but you leave what doesn't serve you in the rearview mirror, and you don't look back. So that's why you're going to have an opportunity here to explore that past disappointment, and then you're going to let it go and leave it behind and continue on your path. And then in your next highest timeline, the best version of yourself is patient. Temperance. I know it's not your favorite word for those of you with Gemini energy in your chart, but temperance isn't just about patience. It's a higher octave of Sagittarian energy, so there's wisdom. It's like the higher mind kicks in, and you understand the concept and construct even of a timeline, and that the reality that you're seeking already exists, and so you don't need to struggle for it. You don't need to fight for it. It's already there. So, this to me is almost like a transmutation of energy. Temperance can be transmutation, where you take this heartache, this disappointment, right? This sense of defeat and loss, and you transmute into something more powerful, something more balanced, obviously, something more gratifying. Your heart is healed. I love that. You drop your shield. You don't need the self-protection anymore because the threat is not coming with you. So I hope that gives you a little bit of food for thought. Now let's get the details. Three of Swords. Empress. Sure. Chariot. The Fool. Right. So you're releasing the pain because something better is on the path for you. This is a victory card, the Chariot. We have the beautiful energy of the Empress moving forward, making progress, taking a chance by heading in a new direction and leaving the heartache behind. Really beautiful message. Let's look at the Justice card. This is the energy signature of the next 6 months. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So I'm feeling twin flame energy here. I'm having a moment. Part of me thinks that by releasing this heartache, this new opportunity comes in. It feels really beautiful. It's a path you're choosing. It is life partnership material, though. We've got something here. So either there's something that's being resolved and cleared up, and then we have this up-leveling of the connection, or I'm getting two messages here, so I want to be clear about it, because Temperance is the next highest timeline, and that may be you just kind of allowing things to sort of unfold over time and up-level. For some of you, this is the connection where you've had the heartache, and just releasing it gives you so much of a sense of freedom and heals your heart. And then what comes in is the balance, maybe the accountability even. So I'm feeling some validation coming through and choosing the new path, either with your person in an up-leveled experience. You may get an offer even. These three cards, let me just be clear, are marriage cards when they're that close together. The Four of Wands, Justice even, because it's formalized legal processes. The Ace of Pentacles, the big offer, and that's a path being chosen. So for some of you, there could be engagement or future wedding plans coming together. But for others of you, for the majority of you, it feels to me like there's something new unfolding here. It's a good fit. It feels new to me, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see, Five of Swords. Lovers, look at this. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. You're absolutely choosing to sort of release the energy of defeat. The Lover's card here with this King of Swords. King of Swords is coming through, and we do have some Aquarian energy already. The King of Swords is coming through as someone who wants to do the right thing. And that's a choice for them, but it's this card. The Lover's card is your card, by the way, Gemini, is also a choice for you about how this all moves forward. And the Hangman is a little bit of sort of reevaluating the situation, looking at it from a safe vantage point, from a new perspective, maybe this person's perspective, you know, sort of examining, taking the 30,000 foot view. It does require a little bit of a pause, so I don't think things are going to change real quick, but this is something to look forward to. So you look forward to this opportunity to just kind of press pause, examine the situation with new eyes, fresh eyes, maybe from this King of Swords point of view, because they're really trying to do the right thing, and I feel like they're trying to rectify whatever this Five of Swords was. So that's why I feel like for some of you, I'm looking at an up-leveling of a connection that has brought you a lot of pain. That feels like I feel like that is going to be a resolution. That's something that's going to be resolved at the hands of the King of Swords, whoever that is for you. And it brings in some new energy. For others of you, that's what you're closing out. And there may be someone new on your path. So let's look at the Five of Cups. This is something to explore. Ace of Swords, the Star, more Aquarian energy. If you're dealing with an Aquarius or have it in your chart, or they do, lots of confirmation here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to see something very clearly here that's going to provide a lot of healing for the pain of the past, the disappointment. We have the Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. All that feels like it's tied to this connection. And the past 6 months has not been kind to you at all. And I feel like you get some sort of insight, an aha moment that proves to be very healing. And it may come in the form of some emotional availability that you haven't had recently. Like, in other words, the King of Swords, King of Cups, same person, just a different side, because this is happening behind the scenes. I feel like this person kind of comes in with some sort of emotional expression, some kind of a truth perhaps, that helps you see things differently and provides a lot of healing. So that's something you'll be exploring. The Eight of Cups, important lesson. Oh my goodness. Yeah, know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. I do feel like there's something you're releasing from here that's had a pretty strong grip on you, not in the fun way. I do feel like an important lesson you're going to learn is when to remove yourself and continue on your path in the name of your desire for true love. And I don't feel you've been dealing with true love. Yeah. Maybe on your end, but it hasn't been returned. And I feel like whatever this devil energy is, and sometimes it's just about fear, but it seems like something more here, because the card from the main spread is saying it's time for you to move on, right? Not really look back. Take with you what you've learned from this experience. You worked for it, you earned it, and continue on your journey of personal growth, self-exploration. The Hermit is about you. It's walking your path. And in my, where, you know, when I see the regular, gosh, Laura, come on, the traditional tarot deck, I always see this person in the Eight of Cups as the Hermit, right? Walking with the staff and ascending the mountain. This deck's a little different. So I do feel I'm getting that message that an important lesson will be, if you want true love, you must go and you know, continue on your path, your journey, because it's available to you out there somewhere, and let go of something that feels negative and in a negatively karmic way. There's something that's had a hold on you, and it's hard for you to resist the temptation of it. I get that, but that's the lesson you're going to learn. And then there's Temperance. In your next highest timeline, you're transmuting energy, you're exercising some self-control and restraint, you're resisting temptations, a negative karmic pull that someone may have on you that's caused you all this pain and heartache. Page of Swords, be curious, yes. Endings and new beginnings. I feel someone new is coming on your path. I feel that more than the second interpretation, and I'm telling you why. Because it feels to me like there's a lot of messages here that continue to support you letting go and moving on your own. And when we see Temperance, we know that's about that wisdom, to know that in time all the energies will come into flow and balance. So don't sweat it. Information will appear as needed. That Page of Swords is your curiosity. Keep an open mind. That's never a problem if you're here as the Gemini. And the world is talking about you've completed the lesson. This is Saturn, and this is ruled by Saturn. You don't need to keep repeating the negative karma, the painful lessons. Right? This is about you being focused on yourself at this moment, focused on new beginnings, focused on new opportunities, and doing so with this energy of, I got one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, I'm balanced in my emotions, I'm balanced in life, I trust what's unfolding before me in divine time as always. So there's this nice energy that I feel is coming from a new part of your journey. A new part of your journey, and there may be someone coming on the path that presents the kind of love that it is you seek, that you desire. Because what I see here has been very unbalanced. I don't see the Six of Pentacles, but I'm feeling like there's been no reciprocity or very little. So yeah, you're healing. This is really powerful. So before I tell you the astrology, there's a link in the first sentence of the description box. I want to see who this person is that's coming on your path. I'll look at you and this person because, we've got a couple of signs here to deal with. We have Scorpio. We have Aquarius, the strongest, because that comes through 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. So it could be an Aquarian. We've got Capricorn a couple times, some Virgo energy, Cancerian, Pisces. We're all over the map here. But whoever it is, it feels to me like they're going to be more honorable and emotionally available, which is the dream come true. Because you're going to explore how the ways in which the person you've been dealing with has not been emotionally available. So I want to look at who will be emotionally available. And that's what I'm going to explore in the extended. So here's who shows up. We've got Venus. The Empress's Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Cancerian energy. We're in Cancer season right now in the Chariot. And that Fool, as I mentioned, is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Justice is Libra. We have the Lovers is Gemini. King of Swords, Aquarius. We've got Pisces in the Hanged Man. Actually, this is Neptune, which rules Pisces. We've got more Aquarius in the Star, Scorpio in the King of Cups, Virgo in our Hermit here. The Devil is Capricorn. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the Page of Swords. Saturn here in the World, which is Aquarius and Capricorn. And I'm ending right on time because here comes the Long Men. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, bye for now.